Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Brought to you by Steel Mac Wines. Damas y caballeros, y ahora sí, el momento que todos estaban esperando. Esta es la pelea estelar de la noche, presentada por Steel Mac Wines. This fight is 3 rounds in the heavyweight division. Esta pelea es a 3 asaltos en la categoría de peso completo. Presentando primero, en la esquina azul, un luchador de clase mundial, con un récord profesional de 2 victorias y 0 derrotas, midiendo 1,85 m, pesando 249 libras. Presenting now, fighting out of the blue corner, a world-class wrestler, holding a professional record of 2 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing at 249 pounds. Fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, Gable Steveson. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, un peleador de artes marciales mixtas, con un récord profesional de 11 victorias y 3 derrotas, midiendo 1,90 m, pesando 238 libras. Presenting now, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing at 238 pounds. Fighting out of Ciudad de Mexico, Hugo Pandamonio Lezama. Y el referee encargado, the referee in charge, Antonio Guerrero.
You know the rules. Protect all the times. Good fight, touch gloves. Corner.
The show center complex is absolutely trembling right now. Everyone is on their feet. My goodness, I truly cannot believe this is real. In the red corner, we have Hugo Pandemonium Lezama. In the blue corner, with the black trunks, Gable Steveson.
Unbelievable atmosphere we're leaving here at the show center complex. Very split crowd.
And the poetry in motion starts for the main event. Steveson takes the center of the octagon, and he's starting to pressure Pandemonium quickly, very early.
Yes, we see Gable right on that front foot. Hugo throwing big punches right away, trying to gain respect from Gable. And Hugo shooting a takedown on Gable, not the best strategy. Gable runs around behind and stays on top of Hugo. Let's see if Gable's going to start showering big punches downward. I feel that's going to be the strategy.
Immediately getting the side control on Hugo.
Right into side control. I feel he's going to start landing some big elbows.
Very interesting that Hugo went for the takedown.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Maybe he was trying to catch Gable off guard, but not really effective.
Gable is respecting Hugo's guard though a lot, and that speaks volumes to how he studied Hugo, because his jiu-jitsu game is really good.
Ooh, trip by Hugo, trying that spinning back kick it to the body. Big punches by Gable, big punches. I think Hugo is cut. Gable snatches on a submission. Hugo's nose is probably busted. These are heavy, big shots Gable throws. It's just so much power raining down. Gable wants him on his feet.
And we didn't even mention Hugo's keys to victory, but we expected him to actually use his kicks, use his experience. He lands a spinning wheel kick.
There's that Kyokushin karate he was talking about. Big waving punches by Hugo, but Hugo is taking a lot of damage by Gable. Gable's
that uppercut was
big
nasty.
shots. Gable's going to take him down here. Gable landing some big shots. So far, Ike, I think Hugo is taking him the longest anybody else is throwing here. We see Gable covering the mouth, trying to make this fight uncomfortable for Hugo. I don't like where Gable's fingers are placed on Hugo's face, though. Seemed a little...
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to cover the mouth to suffocate, but you can't have your fingers in the eyes or any orifice on the face.
But you can just tell the amount of power that Gable has because every single time he hits Hugo, there's damage in the face, and you can just see Hugo's body language. He doesn't like it one bit.
Oh, no, those are big shots that Gable lands, and with a lot of power behind them. You see Hugo does not take to damage this way regularly. And this might be if Hugo cannot get out of there, this might be it.
Yeah, I think this is about to be it. The referee is very close to the action. The ground and pound is raining heavily on Hugo.
Okay, we see Hugo survive a little bit more, but if Gable gets this mount and starts raining down punches, this might be it, Ike.
Hugo is showing a lot of heart, though.
Yeah, Hugo's gonna hang on until the end, but as we said, Gable's power behind these punches will deal a lot of damage, and even if Hugo wants to stay in this fight, he cannot take much punishment from Gable's power shots.
Especially from the ground and pound that we've seen for these first 3 minutes of the fight.
Might we see Gable Steveson head into the second round for the first time in his career? I don't know. It's not looking good for Hugo at the moment, but Gable is staying composed, patient. He is not rushing to finish this fight. He is staying composed, and Hugo is just holding on for dear life in these positions.
He's surviving. The referee is very close to the action. Gable is raining the heavy ground and pound, and that's it. Another first-round victory for Gable Steveson. The Olympic wrestling champion moves up to 3-0 as an MMA pro fighter, and he does it here in MFL.
Gable Steveson reigning tonight in Monterrey, Mexico, defeating his most accomplished opponent as of yet, being Hugo Lezama, by ground and pound. Just relentless damage by Gable.
And Hugo had some good moments. He landed that spinning wheel kick.
Yes.
But I think he didn't have the greatest balance in this fight. He tripped himself with that spinning back kick, and that was the beginning of the end, because once Gable is on top of you, it's very hard to get out of there.
Here we see a nice show of respect between Gable and Hugo. Big shots trying to be landed there by Hugo. That takedown attempt maybe wasn't the best strategy he could have implemented, but there we see him fall over with that spinning back.
And even as he's falling over, he's landing the
Yeah,
overhand. Hugo was
he
really trying his
He
best.
tried to throw that spinning back fist. That was the nice Kyokushin spinning kick he threw. But Gable just stayed tight, stayed consistent, stayed composed, and really dominated this fight.
That uppercut also against the fence was nasty. Great work by Gable Steveson. The entire corner is inside the octagon. We see John Jones, Craig Gibson, and the entire team surrounding Gable, surrounding the octagon, because this is Gable's first main event outside of the USA for his MMA career, but I believe that there's going to be way more to come. If you didn't think that the hype is real, well, now you know. We are ready for the official result from our announcer, David Guevara. David,
Damas y caballeros, el referee Antonio Guerrero detuvo el combate a los 3 minutos con 50 segundos del primer round. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee Antonio Guerrero stopped the fight at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Gable Steveson.
Gable. Señoras y señores, estoy aquí con Gable Steveson.